Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. This is Friday, the 17th of December. I trust that you had a good geloftedag, a good day of the vow yesterday, and that you spend some time just thinking about your promises, your words, and do they match up to your actions? That which you promise and which you say to people, do you carry through? Do you do it? Can people say that you're a man, a woman of your word, and that which is important to you gets the priority in your life? Turn to Genesis chapter 22 as we prepare for coffee with God this morning. I've got a decent cup of coffee here with amazing crema on it, and I trust you've got your favorite coffee as well. Awesome cup of coffee. Genesis chapter 22. Abraham is asked by God to sacrifice his son, his only son, the son whom he loves, and his name is Isaac. The Lord really drives home that he wants him to be sacrificed. We know that Abraham gets up and does what the Lord asks of him to do, and he takes his son up onto the mountain and he lays him on the altar, and then the angel of the Lord speaks to him and says, no, here's a ram, sacrifice the ram instead of your son. And then let's just pick up from verse 16 of Genesis 22. Genesis 22 vanaf vers 16. And the angel speaks to him a second time and says, by myself I have sworn, declares the Lord, because you have done this thing and have not withheld your son, your only son. Indeed, I will greatly bless you, and I will greatly multiply your seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is on the seashore. And your seed shall possess the gates of their enemies. In your seed all the nations of the earth shall be blessed, because you have obeyed my voice. What an awesome, awesome response to obedience. And you notice that it's in the willingness to obey. It's in the willingness to go. It's in die bereidwilligheid om beskikbaar te wees dat Abraham die seun van God ontvang. Hy het nie sy seun geoffer nie, maar hy was bereidwillig om dit te doen. En baie keer dink ons die Here is besig om ons iets te vra wat nie sin maak en wat net te veel, te erg is. En dan is dit eintlik net 'n toets om te sê, is jy bereid om selfs dit vir my te offer, dit vir my te doen? And so often we don't realize that it's in our preparedness, in our willingness, in our openness to be available, to be the instrument that God needs us to be. And we may never come to actually doing that which we think we've been called to do. But just our openness and willingness and availability brings blessing into our lives. So this Christmas time, it's an awesome thing to think about that God sent his son, and his son was willing and available, and his son became our substitute. His son was crucified, and at the last minute, there wasn't a lamb or a ram or an ox or a goat or a bull in the thicket. God sacrificed his son. And at this Christmas time, we celebrate the coming of Jesus into the world for us, the light that comes in, which is the life for all men. And as you go into this day, as the Lord prepares you for the weekend and for the services that you may attend over this weekend, will you go with the openness, with the availability? The Lord may not call you to actually do it, but will you be prepared to say, Lord, I'm going, and if you need me to say something, to do something, to be someone, to be something, then I'm prepared to do it. And who knows what the blessing will be as God sees your preparedness, your willingness, your openness to be used by him. You don't necessarily have to do it, but just go into the day with, open up every single door that stands before you. Open up the possibility of opening every single door before you, because you never know when the Lord will ask you to do something. But the Lord blesses a willingness and an openness and an availability to Him. So that's exciting for me. I don't know what the Lord's going to use me to do in this day, but I know that He will bless me in my availability to Him. So have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and may the Lord bless you in a service over this weekend. May God's presence strike your heart and equip you, strengthen you for all the blessings and all the opportunities that He's going to open up for you in the next few days and weeks. The Lord bless you.
Today I choose to follow